Welcome to sunny Melbourne, mate.
As bad as I thought.
It has been pretty crook the last couple of days. I have been well, been keeping dry. This is my service animal, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
He's a wonderful dog.
Hello, mate. He looks like a great dog.
Mate, the Matt Lauer issues in the States, it went from a Sunrise icon to sacked in the space of a few hours because initially one lady made some accusations about his behaviour. Is this a reflection of the fallout from Weinstein and Spacey and these sorts of things that people just have they're not prepared to put up with these sorts of issues?
I hope so.
Well, indeed, I
really
hope so.
And I think it is. I mean, it's a really good thing that what troubles me is that the accusations are made over a number of years and apparently not dealt with.
Absolutely.
And I think the systemic protection of people in those circumstances is almost as bad as a crime.
Yeah, but it seems like a sea change in attitude, and I'm going to say something controversial here because I know about 4 years ago I became aware of internet rumours that Bill Shorten was under investigation regarding a rape allegation.
Well, I remember that.
And
he dealt with that.
It took about a year for there to be a public statement by Bill, and it was essentially that there had been a police investigation and that the matter had been resolved without charge, and let's move on. Now, I just wonder whether I think he was lucky that those matters arose before this current environment where people just don't get away with saying, no, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because people want to talk about it. Anyway, Barnaby got up again last night, it would appear. I love the Barney's Army T-shirts that were going around up there. What's your feeling on the John Alexander?
I think it's tight there. Talking to some of the libs who were up there Saturday, a week ago in the morning. I think Labor and Get Up and the unions are throwing everything at that.
Absolutely.
At that by-election for good reason. But he still seems to be a little bit ahead in the polling. I think it's tight.
Mate, I spoke to Christina Keneally at the Wheeler Centre a couple of years ago. She was appearing at an event, and afterwards I approached her and congratulated her on being a very intelligent and forceful woman who had risen to high rank in politics. But I said, how did you feel being in the same party as people like Eddie Obeid and Armstrong and all the rest of these characters? And Michael Williamson was the national president and he was stealing money. And she told me, and if I have this correctly, she told me that she was one of the first people to speak out within the party against Michael Williamson. Right. But in my opinion, this reflects very badly on the organisation that it had a range of people like this in their ranks. And again, my opinion is that surely somebody knew that there was a stench about some of these people and maybe said nothing for a long period of time.
Yeah, I think they did. I think that's also obvious in some of the evidence that came out in the hearings, the HSU hearings. They did know about it. Either they believed the people were too powerful to act against, so a bit of self-protection, self-preservation, or they were complicit in it. But there was a corrupt culture in that union, particularly at that time, using the hard-earned money of people. We're talking about union members who were working as cleaners, aged care facilities.
Absolutely.
Sold to the Earth Australians. It was an absolute screaming.
And these guys were driving around in Mercedes-Benzes and holiday houses and stuff.
How do they sleep, Bill? How do they sleep at night? It's a disgrace.
Mate,